East End meets West End on the gridiron with playoff positioning and so much more on the line. Welcome to Sportswire. I'm Will Catterley. Well, with only 2 weeks remaining in the regular season football schedule, Highland Springs and Deep Run had plenty on the line Friday night in a key matchup. Highland Springs looking to stay in the upper echelon top 4 to make the playoffs and remain unbeaten. Meanwhile, Deep Run looking for a big marquee victory to jump them right back into the hunt. And we get started with some extra special teams. Deep Run on the punt. Rayshawn Smith on the block. Scoop and score it. Highland Springs, Rayshawn Smith, Jackrabbit Light gets the Springers on top. Early in the first quarter, 6-0. Extra point would be good. It'd be 7-0. Later in the first, Bo Kite and the Wildcats offense would come back. Rolling right, firing, finding his man. It's Miles Ellis, and he can run for miles. Big-time completion would set it up in Highland Springs territory. That would lead to this same drive, second quarter. Bo Kite going to call his own number and just ride that offensive line into the end zone. And Kite and the Wildcats on the board, 7-6. Deep Run not done, though. They're not kicking the extra point. No, we're going for 2. Here comes Kite again into the end zone, and yeah, stir it up. Those are the right ingredients to take the lead, 8-7. Deep Run with 11:30 and change to go in the second quarter. Here comes Highland Springs, though, in that vaunted ground game. Jordan Action Jackson, good for big yardage and a first down. That would lead to this. Look out at home, coming in your living room. The pass caught, first down. Yeah, I had to run for my life on that one. Khalil Nasir connects with Michael Hodge as wide receiver, and then where'd he go? There he is. On the counter, Jordan Action Jackson finds pay dirt. Highland Springs back up on top, now 14-8. Defense would answer the call as well. Kite looking, firing, finding the wrong jersey. It's Damon Harmon with the interception. He's pretty happy about the pick, but later on the sidelines he told me, I should have scored. Should have been a pick 6. And I'm sure Highland Springs wishes it would have been a pick 6 because just a play later, it's a fumble. Can't handle the snap from center. Johnny on the spot are the Wildcats. Deep Run gets the ball back. Later, still second quarter. Highland Springs back on the attack. And again, Deep Run coming up with a big play. It's intercepted by Ronique Capers, and he solves that mystery, and that capered 14-8 at the half. Second half, Highland Springs has been taking it to teams in the second half. This would be no different. Somewhat. Does he get in? Oh, they say he's down inside the 1. Jordan Jackson once again, but they're going to let him finish off the drive. 1-yard touchdown plunge. Highland Springs now with a 2-score advantage, 21-8. Springers looking to put a cap on this one. Bo Kite says, I'm not done. Wildcats resilient in this one. They would never go away. Kite, that run's good for a first down. Same drive, fourth quarter. Rolling right, trying to get the first down on fourth down. Springers defense comes up with a big stop, and you haven't heard the last of their D. Meanwhile, Highland Springs going to put a bow on this, right? Pass complete to number 18, Christian Robinson. That's good for a first down. Nasir looking good, and then Jawan Dent firing in the end zone. No, it's picked off. So a chance to end it, pretty much denied. The interception in the end zone by Deep Run gives the Wildcats another chance, and they take advantage. Bo Kite finds Ronique Capers. Mystery solved. Touchdown. The long touchdown pass gets Deep Run right back into the ball game. It's 21-15. What do you do? Just under 4 minutes to go. This is as well executed as I've ever seen an onside kick. Deep Run does it, and they pull it off. They recover it. Carter Foy, the senior, on the kick and recovery. And now the Wildcats get the ball back, but guess what? Somebody lost the football. Alva Rose, no, I didn't get a good angle on it. There was a heated debate as to whether that or not that was a fumble. Either way, Highland Springs takes over. Deep Run would get the ball back. One last chance on fourth down. No, Highland Springs takes over, survives a vaunted, excellent challenge by Deep Run. 21-15 is your final. Another team looking to remain unbeaten is the Hermitage Panthers, and Nigel James, NJ, getting it going, already up 6-0, still first quarter against Henrico on the road, but he dropped the football, and Henrico, the Warriors, they recover the ball, and they stop Hermitage on that play. Nigel would take care of the football a little bit better later, and the defense for Hermitage has been special. The interception in the end zone, I don't know why the referees blew the whistle. I don't know if they thought he ran out of bounds after he caught it, but either way, Alhaji Kamara doing the honors, and then Hermitage would get back to the ground game that they've been so successful with all season long. There goes Nigel James once again. Another big night for Nigel James, over 100 yards rushing. Once again, he just keeps putting up big numbers. Later in the drive, play action works so well, it even fools us. Either way, at the end of the day, a touchdown pass to Alhaji Kamara. Yeah, he catches picks, interceptions, and catches touchdowns. 14-0. Hermitage after one, second quarter. Roll out. Little play action and a pass into the flat. It's a nice-looking play. Number 8 was good in this game. You know, Hermitage has not been good throwing the football all year, but Jalen Burton came in, delivered a nice ball. There you go. Example A. Touchdown pass. It's Alhaji Kamara's second of the evening. 21-0. Hermitage. Still second quarter. Here comes Burton again. Firing. That ball's a wobble. Get out of the way, ref, because the receiver caught it. Who else but Nigel James? All the way down to around the Henrico 20-yard line. It would lead to this. Hermitage not done. A handoff. Great blocking on the interior. James follows his blockers. Easy squeezy, lemon peasy. He scores 6 again. And that offense is humming. 28-0 Hermitage at that point. Henrico trying to get it going on the ground. Did I mention Hermitage defense? It's been pretty special. Number 2 and number 5 in on it. Carlos Alexander, Big Los, Marcos Torres. Those guys have been excellent. Then on the other side of the line, you got number 16, number 31, Stanley Athey. And you got Seth Athey as well, and a couple of brothers making some moves. And, my goodness, 2 touchdown catches, 2 interceptions for Alhaji Kamara. Have yourself a night, son. Alhaji Kamara can take it. The Kamara deep into Henrico territory. It would lead to this ensuing possession. You know, it's not just all Nigel James. They have another good running back, too, Jeremiah Coney. He finds pay dirt. He finds the end zone. Touchdown Hermitage. Panthers in front and in control. 35-0. Hermitage. Henrico trying to get the ground game going. Stanley Athey saying no. And then on the punt, check this out. Hermitage dude blocks it with his helmet. Don't try that at home. It's Stanley Athey again. We keep calling his name. He gets the football back. Panthers gonna pounce. Burton dialing up his own number. And Burton, yes, he crosses a plane before he fumbles a football. That's good for the touchdown. All Hermitage in this one all night long. Panthers in control up 42-0. Yeah, that was before the end of the half. Henrico trying to get something going late. This ball's going to be picked off and taken for a pick 6. Christian Stubbs. No stubbing there. He gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Panthers still looking great. They stay unbeaten. 54-7 would be your final. Well, our hearts, our minds, our thoughts, and our prayers continue to go out to Samara Lemons, the varsity football player at Henrico High School, who suffered a severe injury in a game against Douglas Freeman just 2 weeks ago. Samara Lemons continues to try to rehab and recover at VCU Medical Center. One update on their GoFundMe account, Samar's Road to Walking. Henrico County, you guys have gone above and beyond. The goal was to reach $100,000 to help pay for medical bills and rehab that's going to go on here in the present and in the future. As of today, earlier this afternoon on Wednesday, it was up to over $116,000. Again, our thoughts, our prayers, our well wishes go out to Samar Lemons and his family. We'll be right back.
Here's another 90-second history report.
When it comes to great American fighters, who do you think of? How about Susan B. Anthony,
She was a fighter for her entire life.
All right, who's next?
At age 3, she began reading and writing. Later, when she wanted to learn long division, she was denied because she was a girl. As a result, her father started his own school with a woman teacher. At age 29, she connected with her first major issue, temperance. In the process, she met another anti-alcohol advocate, Elizabeth Cody Stanton.
Hello.
The two would combat causes together for the next 50 years. They even started a weekly magazine called The Revolution to promote their views. But their most famous cause was women's suffrage. Susan B. Anthony believed women deserve the right to vote. In 1870, when the 15th Amendment granted the vote to African Americans, she applauded the change, but argued women should be included too. Then she tested the system by trying to vote, a move that got her arrested. Efforts like these made her a regular guest of the jails and a frequent top story. Finally, in 1920, the 19th Amendment granted women the right to vote. Susan B. Anthony died many years before her cause was won, but her inspiration lived on as a symbol for other women to advance and succeed. So here it is in a nutshell. She changed her school because of math. Slavery and injustice earned her wrath. Tried to vote, but went to jail. All because she wasn't male. She wrote the Revolution, changed the Constitution, and became an inspiration to generations.
That's Susan B. Anthony in 90 seconds.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Big time matchup in the West End. It's Godwin, it's Freeman at the home of the Mavericks. First set, 8-1 advantage at the moment for Godwin. They're going to make it more. Number 17 on the kill, Caitlin McNeil. She was terrific in this one. Eagles up 9-2. Still first set action. Back and forth we go. That shot good for number 1, Tegan Howell. She connects for the kill. Back comes Freeman. Later, Godwin on the serve. Nothing but aces for number 5, Sydney Schaefer. Later, 18-11. The block at the front of the net is good. Number 14 in company, Ryan Taylor. 25-16, Eagles take the opening set. We go to the second. First 1 to 3 sets wins. And a little boop. Hit it where they ain't. That always works. Godwin with the kill to take advantage in set number 2. Tied at 3 now. Freeman on the serve. That dog will hunt. Good for the kill, or good for the ace, I should say. Number 5 doing the honors, Meredith Murphy. Again, from service, Freeman terrific in the second set. Another point, and the Mavericks take the lead. Godwin down 21-20. Eagles, nice pass, better finish. That's good for the point. This would go back and forth in the second set. Freeman desperate not to fall. 2 sets to none. They lead 24-23. This is set point. Can't get it over the net. The block was there anyway. We're tied at 24. Later, 25-24 now. Mavericks with a chance to even the match at 1 set apiece. The block is there from number 5, Meredith Murphy. And Freeman ties things up at 1. Let's go to the third set. That's Emma Johnson, who was on the serve. That shot goes in, though, on the kill attempt by the Godwin Eagles. And Godwin would have a 7-3 lead. Freeman trying to come back, and that is one heck of a kill shot. That will work for number 13, Madeline Carpenter. Then, Mavs on the serve. Punch, counter punch. Every time Freeman got something going, Godwin would have the answer. And this time it was number 14, Ryan Taylor. 24-16 at this point. A nice little drop shot. Number 17, have yourself a game. Caitlin McNeil was fantastic. They win that set 25-16. So, Godwin just needing one more. That little drop shot been working wonders that time. Mavericks able to corral it. Eagles up 4-2, make it 5. What a kill. And again, 17, making it work for Mills E. Godwin. Up 9-2.
chance to seize the momentum and take control. They do just that. Another kill, double-digit kills on the night for Caitlin McNeil and company. And the Godwin Eagles take care of business on the road against their arch rivals. They get the win. 3-1. Eagles are your winners. Monday Night Football, anyone? Well, that's what we have with Glen Allen and Godwin. This game was supposed to be played on Friday night at Glen Allen. They had a sinkhole at the 20-yard line. All is good, all is fixed, but Hermitage was nice. They said, you can use our field on Monday night. Why not have Monday Night Football for high school sports? Number 3 defensively on Glen Allen. Great stop right there. First quarter full of defense. That was Patrick Carey on the stop, and the defensive line gets it going. This is 3rd down. The pitch to the right, not working wonders. Number 12 on the stop. Glen Allen's defense was in good shape. Godwin would have good fortune, though. This ball bounces off of Glen Allen. Special teams player who's trying to block or, catch the punt. It goes as a muff punt. Godwin returns it for a touchdown, although in high school football, when a team recovers a muff punt, that's where the play is blown dead. Still, Godwin connects on this field goal, and it would be 3-0 Eagles, as Carter Morris did the honors on a 38-yard attempt. And then Godwin, tricky Eagles, onside kick, they recover, and then they try to get it going on offense. But, he was looking to throw that football. Number 12, Logan Rhodes, going nowhere. More Glen Allen defense. This is intercepted. Andrew Worsham playing linebacker. He's going to take it all the way back. Glen Allen with a pick 6 of immense proportions in the second quarter. They would have the lead, but wait, hold on, folks. We got a flag. The interception would stand, so they would get the turnover, but holding was called. No problem with Jordan Greenhow. And Howe dialing long distance. He's got a man. It's caught. And it goes for a long 65-yard touchdown pass. Logan Stubbs, I believe, on the recovery. Glen Allen does indeed take advantage of the turnover. And it's 7-3 Glen Allen with 2:35 to go in the first half. More defense. Jags were stout in this one. Andrew Worsham with the stop. Then, turning it around, Glen Allen on offense. Number 24 with a catch, Andrew Morse. This quarterback is only a sophomore, but he's got himself an arm, and he's a big dude. He can run, too. Jordan Brown goes downtown to Dominic Dutton. It ain't nothing. Touchdown, Jags. And they widen their lead in the second quarter just before the end of the half at 14-3. Third quarter action. Here comes the sophomore QB again. Jordan Brown. Big gain, about 15 yards, equaling his jersey number. That's good for a first down. Then Brown, what can he do for you? Well, he can pass and complete it to Andrew Morris. Deep into Eagle territory, inside the 20 to about the 15-yard line. It would lead to this. Jags looking for more. This time they got Jordan Greenhow in at running back. He finds Pater. Touchdown, Greenhow, and here comes a little dance. Probably does it a lot better than me. Greenhow, Glen Allen up 21-3, looking to move to 3-2 on the year. Keep Godwin winless on the year. Eagles had their moments, so check out the D-line. They got all the way back to the quarterback. They sack Brown there. More defense later for the Eagles. They got some playmakers on the defensive side of the ball for sure. That's intercepted by Justin Harris. He actually played pretty well on Monday Night Football. But Jags would have more answers on the offensive end late in the game. Dominic Dutton, it ain't nothing. Well, it is like a 25-yard gain for a first down. That would lead to this. One more time. Brown going to go downtown. Firing right side. Got his man. And it's number 4 for the touchdown, Dominic Staples. And he cements Glen Allen's win. Jags would add a safety on the ensuing possession and one more touchdown really late in the fourth quarter. But Glen Allen gets the win. 38-3 is your final. And again, they move to 3-2.
2. So let's take a look at the standings, shall we? This is just in Henrico County. Hermitage and Highland Springs, 1 and 2. Varina at number 3 at 3 and 1. Glen Allen and Deep Run rounding out the top 5. Tucker and Freeman did not play last week. Now let's talk about the actual playoff standings. Again, this involves more than Henrico teams. Hermitage and Highland Springs both at 4-0 at 1 and 2. Only the top 4 teams make it, remember. Manchester, with a big win over Midlothian, they are literally deadlocked. That's not a typo. At 2 when it comes to power points in the VHSL. So 4th place is Prince George. Varina at number 5. They still have Highland Springs left. They win that game, they probably get in. Glen Allen, Deep Run, Freeman, no hopes to get in. Deep Run can really shake things up as they play Hermitage this upcoming week. Well, we have plenty to get to when we come back. Deep Run goes on the road to Hermitage in field hockey, looking to take care of the Panthers. Meanwhile, the Glen Allen boys volleyball team looks to continue their great run against Mills Godwin. But before we go to break, competition cheerleading is alive and well. Yes, they've been working hard to keep up with COVID protocols, to work in pods, to sanitize shoes, sanitize mats, all of that. And 3 particular teams in Henrico got it on, including Freeman, Glen Allen, and Deep Run. We start with the Glen Allen Jaguars.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran?
College
just love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to getschool.com for more info.
Welcome back to Sportswire. Time for more competition cheerleading. Here are your Freeman Mavericks. Well, back to the volleyball court. Glen Allen taking on Mills Godwin. Glen Allen's been excellent since their opening game loss to defending state champion Deep Run. They've rattled off 4 straight wins, taking on a pretty good team in Mills Godwin, but Glen Allen had it going on early and often. Sam Kinner with a kill, and then later, number 12. On the serve, it's Carson Elliott. Godwin able to rally back. Glen Allen's so good, though, and pretty deep. They have a lot of, it's not just one star that makes this team good. They get the point right there to have the early lead in the opening set. Later on the serve, it's a good one. Number 3 really is good from service, Riley Ehrman. And then, how about that? Jumping up and knocking it down. Number 11, Wyatt Hampton with a point. And Glen Allen off and running. How about the block, though, at the front of the net? Godwin coming right back. It's number 14, Joe Thompson and company. Nice job at the front line of attack for the Eagles. More Godwin this time. Revenge is a dish best served cold. You did it to us? Glen Allen forms a line to block that one. Right back at old dose of their own medicine. Right back at Godwin. Still opening set highlights. That's what we got for you today. And number 5, another kill. He was excellent. Sam Kinter was fantastic on that left side. And sometimes being good and lucky really helps. And the Wyatt Hampton serve goes as an ace. Jags looking for more. They got more. My goodness, with authority. Brooks Coward. Might remember Caden Coward. Brooks pretty good in his own right.
Godwin comes right back with a kill of their own. Thomas Ryder, that looked right. Godwin hanging tough. They would have a tough time against Glen Allen in this opening set because of plays like that. Number 6, Trevor Foy. Glen Allen would take the opening set 25-14, winning straight sets even though Godwin made it tough. 25-14, 26-24, 25-14. About a little field hockey, we go to Hermitage. Deep Run taking on the Hermitage Panthers. Wildcats, strong start to the season. It would continue early in the first quarter. Watch them stretch out the defense. Terrific passing shot. Just goes wide. Addie Brooksbank with a chance. Deep Run again, though. Still early first quarter. They center it. They get their stick on it. They have a shot at it, and that just goes wide. Hannah Paella on the effort there. But the Wildcats offense continued to apply pressure throughout, and you knew after this passing it was going to go in. She shoots, she scores! Big time goal by Deep Run to take a 1-0 advantage. Wildcats not finished either. Watch Hannah Paella, number 10, stick with it. Gets knocked out, but then it's going to be centered right back in, and then she shoots, she scores! And yeah, it's Paella. Deep Run up 2-0 at that point. Wildcats still not finished. And again, the way that they just matriculate this ball down the field is it's a thing of beauty for if you're a Deep Run fan. Paella goes right side, just beats a keeper. She shoots, she scores. Nice execution on that one. That would make it 3-0. Hermitage was not without their opportunities, however. Check this out. The long ball down the field, and it really moves on these new turf fields, doesn't it? Beats the old days of the deep grass and chunks of dirt coming out. Wildcats going to try to center it. Uh-oh. One of the few mistakes Deep Run made. And she's out and running. Good stick work, too. And watch this centering pass / shot. It just goes wide. If she had her stick down, she might have had a goal. It was 3-0 after 1 quarter play. Let's go second quarter. More Wildcats. The pass inside, and then off the stick. She shoots, she scores. Katie Gebhard. She finds the back of the net, puts the biscuit in the basket. Wildcats now up 4-0 and looking for 5. On the attack again. Inside, first shot is stopped and saved. Kick save to beauty, but she shoots, she scores. Elizabeth Strahl. She gets into the ledger. Deep Run had a lot of different scores in this one, and Hermitage's goalie, she gave up some goals, but she was also under fire all night long, and she made plenty of big saves. Here's one. That gets kicked out of the way and wide. Wildcats on a corner. I mean, they were all over the place in this one. That gets kicked away as well. Nice work in goal, but Deep Run just too much. 12-0 is your final. Speaking of Deep Run, here they are, competition cheerleading.
the Wildcats would win the event, and all three teams, Deep Run, Freeman, and Glen Allen, all advance to regionals. Well, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address at sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see ya next time on Sportswire.